Let me ask you something. Why are you still broke? And I mean really broke. Not just for a week or a month. I mean that feeling, year after year, of always being behind, always chasing, always struggling to catch up. I'll tell you why. It's not because you're unlucky. It's not because the system is rigged against you, although that's a convenient story to tell yourself. And it's definitely not because rich people are some kind of evil villains hoarding all the treasure. The real reason you're broke is because you were never taught how to think. Specifically, you were never taught how to think about money. We're taught to see money as paper, as numbers on a screen. But that's a fundamental misunderstanding. Money isn't just an object. Money is an effect. It's a result. It's a reflection. It reflects your decisions, your habits, and most importantly, the standards you set for yourself. And here's the brutal, uncomfortable truth that most people will never admit to themselves. If your life looks the same this year as it did last year, and the year before that, then your income will too. You can't expect a different financial reality while living the exact same life. Most people claim they want more money. They say it at dinner parties, they write it in their New Year's resolutions. I want to be rich. But do they really? What they usually want is the lifestyle they think money buys. They want the flashy car, the big house, the exotic vacations. But they don't want the responsibility that comes with creating that wealth. They don't want the pressure, the difficult decisions, the late nights. No, they want comfort. They want a long list of excuses for why they can't start. They want a secret shortcut, a get-rich-quick scheme that doesn't exist. But money doesn't respond to wishes. It doesn't care about your dreams or your vision board if there's no action behind it. Money responds to one thing and one thing only: value. Let this sink in, because it's one of the most important lessons you'll ever learn about wealth. The world does not pay you for your effort. It pays you for your results. You can be busy from sunup to sundown, running around, checking off tasks, and still be completely broke. Why? Because effort without clear, strategic direction is just wasted energy. It's like spinning your wheels in the mud. You're making a lot of noise, a lot of mess, but you're not going anywhere. Let me tell you something nobody probably told you growing up. Money isn't found, it's earned. And it's earned by solving problems. Money naturally flows to people who are effective problem solvers. Think about it. Every product you buy, every service you use, is a solution to a problem. The bigger the problem you solve, the bigger your paycheck. If you solve a massive, painful problem for millions of people, you will become massively wealthy. If you solve a small, minor inconvenience for a handful of people, you'll earn a small, minor income. It's a direct correlation. So if you want to change your financial situation, you have to change the question you're asking yourself. Stop asking, how can I make more money? That question leads you down the path of looking for another job, asking for a small raise, or finding a side hustle that pays a few extra bucks an hour. It's a scarcity mindset. Instead, start asking a much more powerful question: how can I become more valuable? This question shifts your entire perspective. It forces you to focus on growth, on skills, on knowledge. It puts the power back in your hands. When you become more valuable, money has no choice but to find you. Opportunities start presenting themselves. People seek you out. You're no longer chasing money, money is chasing you. And how do you become more valuable? It all comes down to your habits. Your bank account is a lagging indicator of your daily routines. Your habits are the cause, your income is the effect. If you consistently wake up late, hit the snooze button 5 times, and then immediately start scrolling through social media, you are starting your day in a reactive, low-energy state. If you spend your free time complaining about your boss, your life, the government, if you actively avoid learning new skills because it feels too hard, if you shy away from every risk, always choosing the safe and comfortable path, then your bank account will reflect that. It will be small, stagnant, and unimpressive. But what if you did the opposite? What if you built a different set of habits? If you wake up early, before the world demands your attention, and use that time to read, to exercise, to plan your day. If you dedicate time every single week to learning a high-income skill. If you start taking full responsibility for every outcome in your life, good and bad. If you see failure not as an endpoint, but as a stepping stone, as failing forward. Then your income has no choice but to rise. It's an economic law. Money deeply respects discipline. You don't get rich through random bursts of motivation. Motivation is fleeting. It's a spark. It feels good, but it doesn't last. You get rich through consistency. Discipline is the engine that keeps you going when the initial spark of motivation has long since faded. Wealth is built by showing up when you don't feel like it. By doing the work when nobody is watching, clapping, or cheering you on. It's built by sacrificing short-term pleasure, that extra hour of sleep, that night out with friends, that new gadget you don't need, for long-term freedom. That is the price. And there is always a price. Most people aren't poor because they don't earn enough. You could double their income overnight, and within a year, they'd be back in the same financial mess. They are poor because they think small. Their mindset is their cage. They'd rather binge watch a series for 10 hours than spend 10 hours learning a skill that could change their life. They chase the approval of others instead of their own progress. They buy things they don't need to impress people they don't even like. They prioritize comfort over growth at every turn. They spend their money trying to look rich, instead of using that same money as a tool to become rich. They buy the liability before they've built the asset. This is a fundamental error in thinking. Let this idea really sink into your core. Your current income is a direct result of your past mindset and past decisions. But the beautiful thing is, your future income depends entirely on the mindset you choose to adopt and the decisions you choose to make starting today. Right now. Raise your expectations for yourself. Demand more. Because no one is coming to save you. There is no knight in shining armor. There's no lottery ticket with your name on it. There's no secret inheritance on its way. It's on you. All of it. If you truly want wealth, if you truly want a different life, you must become dangerous. I don't mean physically dangerous. I mean dangerous with your discipline. So disciplined that your friends start to think you're boring. Dangerous with your focus. So locked in on your goals that distractions simply bounce off you. Dangerous with your work ethic. So consistent and relentless that your competition can't keep up. This isn't about being loud or flashy. It's the opposite. It's about being quiet, heads down, and relentlessly consistent. Let your results make the noise. The perfect time was years ago. So start the business you've been dreaming about. Learn the skill you've been putting off. Build the habit you know you need. Cut the excuses. Your future self, the one who is financially free, who travels, who takes care of their family, who lives without stress, is begging you not to quit today. They are depending on the hard work you're about to put in. And remember this, through all the struggle and sacrifice, money itself is not the ultimate goal. Money is just a tool. Freedom is the goal. The freedom to walk away from a job you hate or a boss you don't respect. The freedom from that constant, nagging anxiety about bills. That is the real prize. And that freedom has a price. The price is discipline. The price is consistency. The price is sacrifice. Pay it. That's a sign that growth is happening. Comfort is the enemy of progress. If you're ready to leave your weak mindset behind and build a stronger life, subscribe to the channel. We post daily motivation on money, discipline, and what it really takes to succeed.